which is just a beautiful image that I just got sent to me. Add new source, image file. What was it? Tetris website. Beautiful. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Can't wait. This is gonna be so high quality. All right, welcome to the first iteration of Tetris Wednesdays. I wanted this to happen for too long, and I'm glad I finally get the opportunity to commentate one of the events. I'm gonna wait 4 more minutes for remaining signups, and then yeah, we'll get started. Just gonna set up the bracket and the room while we do that. Here we go. Beautiful. Players 2, mode standard. I feel like more people should use private rooms. It might be convenient for future tournaments, but this isn't the time to set new standards here. And yeah, here we go. The room is up. Alright, here we go. I don't have a room link, but that's okay. Oh, how are you guys doing? Hey Ishiben, hey Rutabaga. Hope everyone's excited for today's iteration of Tetris Wednesdays. I'm so happy this is happening, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'll give 3 more minutes for signups. You're gonna make these games quick. I mean, you gotta make the games quick first, you know? Like Corona's not gonna be easy for you to beat, is all I'm gonna say. Same with Salubris, both very talented players. Yeah, and I mean these are all great people, good friends of mine, most of them. So yeah, can't wait for a great tournament today. But yeah, whenever everyone's ready, there is a Jastrus room called VTV Tournament, as always. And yeah, I'll leave 2 more minutes for signups, and then we'll get this show on the road. Yo, that's a fire issue, Ben. Gotta say. So if the bracket does stay like this, the matchups will be Corona against Voyage, Ishiban against Adron, Salubris against Mikami, and Mr. FAQ against Rutabaga. Would be the current bracket. The current bracket. Oh yeah, I have to update that command, huh? There you go. I will just post the bracket in chat whenever it's asked for because I don't have the moderator privileges to edit commands. But yeah, feel free to hop in the Jastrus room already, like Rutabaga already has. And yeah, almost ready here. Last call to hop into the tournament, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that looks like it's gonna be everyone. But yeah, I'll just give people the last minute just in case. Since we've got a small bracket today, we might be able to stream the losers matches as well. I mean, sprinting is tough, and especially being consistent with sprints is tough. Nice Twitch background. Did I mess something up? Oh, beautiful. That's okay. Here we go. There we go. I'll set it on the VTV room just so that, uh, yeah. And now sign up period is over. One last check in the Discord, but it does look like signups are closed. So here we go. How do you start tournament settings? Is it under there? Figure it out, guys. I believe in it. It's okay. Go. Start the tournament. Yeah, Adron, you're not even last seed. I don't exactly even know your sprint, but I'm pretty sure it's like 50 something, and Voyage is 1 minute something. Wait. There's the bracket, Salubrious, apologies. But here we go. So our first match is going to be Corona against Voyage. So Voyage does appear to be in the room. Bracket link isn't working. Oh, my bad. There you go. Better link. Here we go. So yeah, Voyage, you can already enter the room. Enter as a player while Corona gets here. If Corona doesn't show up in like a minute or two, we'll just move on, I guess, to the next match. But skipping matches can be problematic. Well, I mean, Corona's a great player, but that doesn't change anything about how fun the game of Tetris is. Alright, here we go. Corona is in the room. There you go. Okay, we might have to get a Jastrus moderator in here, which would be very unfortunate, but hoping he's reading chat now. He Yeah. If you guys want, feel free to start contacting Jastrus mods. If he isn't reading chat, like I don't think this is malice or anything like that, but clearly isn't reading chat, so I might type in the general in Jastrus. Here we go. Wait, see? Yeah. It's not leaving. All right. It's okay, guys. It's okay. What do I even say in the ping? What do people usually say? Here we go. Wait, actually Eddie's probably online. Uncertain. Oh, he left. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Looks like we're all ready for the first match of the first Tetris Wednesdays. So yeah, go for it. Hey Mikami, hope you're having a good day so far. Ooh, very slick T-spin triple there from Corona. Ooh, deciding not to go for it, instead going for the 180 spin on the J, I believe. And yeah, Corona just so fast at down stacking. Just the immense speed from Corona is it's gonna make it tough for uh, Voyage. I'm trying really hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, feel free to start whenever both players are ready and go for it. Here we go. Game one for both of these players. Corona immediately starting off, stacking Tetris is very interesting strategy here, but with the sort of speed that Corona brings to the table, it's going to be tough for Voyage to get through all that. Now here we go, looking like one of the first T-spins from Corona here, but even with that, it's difficult for Voyage to just sort of handle Corona's immense speed. And it does look like that's going to be game one going to Corona. Let's see if Voyage is able to sort of adapt to what Corona will do to him, but we'll see in game two. Can you turn? Oh yeah, my bad. I will turn on stats. Here we go. So yeah, Corona, and you can definitely immediately see with the PPS gap. Voyage going for the cursed reverse DT cannon. Uh, It's not actually cursed. Oh, unfortunate misdrops there from Voyage, but good games nevertheless. And that was a quick game one going to Corona. And now we have Mr. FAQ and Rutabaga. Yeah. It's first to two and double elimination. Typical Tetris Tuesday standard. Um, all right, yeah. Ishiban is waiting. So okay, here we go. Rutabaga is in here. Mr. FAQ is in there as well. Okay, wait, Teal's is topping out. Oh, here we go. Ishiban trying to. I think Ishiban wants to. Yeah. Uh, if you keep topping yourself out, he'll notice, hopefully. If not, we can always talk to the Jastrus mods. In worst case, but shouldn't be an issue. Are you four-whiting? Wow. Four-white him until he leaves. What a four-white, wow. There we go, here we go, beautiful. Now, Rutabaga and Mr. FAQ, perfect. And so this is going to be a very close match. I've actually played both of these players before, and they're both very skilled. and and I think they're very even in skill level because they both go about even with me from how I've played with them. So I can't wait to see this game. I should zoom into the players. I don't disagree. Let me let me do that real quick. This is some beautiful technology we have here. Perfect. Look at that, folks. Oh, is Rutabaga here? It does look like it. Yeah, hopefully this is a better to spectate. So yeah, the loser of this will play Voyage in Losers, where the winner will go on to face Corona. Alrighty. So this is going to be the first warm-up game here. Mr. FAQ immediately setting up a DT cannon, and the slightly faster speed of his immediately coming into play as well. Rutabaga choosing to set up a BT cannon instead, with a very risky sort of setup there. I don't know whether that was worth it. It looks like that's going to cost him that warm-up game. But again, luckily for him, it is only a warm-up game. And he says himself in chat, that was sloppy. And but that's how it goes sometimes. And we'll see if Rutabaga is able to do better in the real set. All right, here we go. Game one. Oh, here we go. Both players finally starting. Rutabaga setting up an interesting kind of well. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Unfortunate misdrop from Mr. FAQ, but it looks like nice T-spin and sort of down stack to sort of get out of the sort of risky-ish situation that was there. Now Rutabaga with sort of misdrops of his own here, and oh, another unfortunate misdrop there for Rutabaga. And if Mr. FAQ can just spike very quickly with these sort of double Tetrises he's got coming on here, this shouldn't be too hard to take home. But yeah, and Rutabaga opting not to go for the Tetris to downstack. And yeah, it's looking like Mr. FAQ gonna take that game. But I've also seen Rutabaga play at much higher APM than 22, so I do expect him to do better in this second game and make this a close set. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. Both players starting off. Mr. FAQ, very clean stack here. Right as I say that, a little bit of a foul donation there, but does manage to clean everything up. Yeah, very nice T-spin there to put on a little bit of extra pressure. And oh, Rutabaga a little bit risky there, and yeah, that's going to be the set in favor of Mr. FAQ. Here we go. Next we have Ishiban and Adron. Yeah, Ishiban is double random in Jastris. Quote Rutabaga, Modest said he didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't either. So we'll see if he's able to step it up in the losers bracket. Generally tends to. So I have faith in Rutabaga there. And yeah, double random and Adron coming up, it looks like. And yeah, here we go. So Adron, actually a newcomer to the tournament series. This is his first appearance here. And I've known him personally for a good bit of time here. And I've seen him also in a lot of other Tetris streams. Now, when I say personally, I mean like as well as you know someone. Uh, someone in like a Tetris community, I suppose. Yeah, Adron, lots of sort of sketchy misdrops here. We'll see if he's able to fix his board, but it does look like maybe those first tournament nerves coming in a little bit. We'll see if he's able to sort of fix that up, but Ishiban playing very clean, very fast as well. 2.46 PPS in multiplayer is very impressive. Uh, so yeah, good luck, have fun to both players. And 0-0 in the series. Adron starting off with a perfect clear, and Ishiban as well. Ishiban finds the perfect clear. Adron a little too slow on it, which is very unfortunate. We'll see if Adron is still able to make the most out of the clean garbage he was sent. And it does look like Ishiban a little bit of danger there, but able to downstack it very cleanly. And is sending a lot of cheese to Adron, which means that now if he piles on the clean garbage, the T-spins and the Tetrises, that Adron will have to get through the cheese first to reach that garbage. And that seems to be Ishiban's strategy exactly. And yeah, just trying to eke out just a little bit more garbage there to top out Adron. Noticing he's at the top there, but yeah, Adron able to get down through some of the cleaner garbage with a Tetris. And the second Tetris puts Adron out of a little bit of danger, but still pretty high up here. We'll see. Oh, nice T-spin there from Adron to cancel some of Ishiban's garbage. And we'll see if he's able to downstack this quickly enough. But right now it looks a little bit scary for him up there, and that's going to be game one going to Ishiban. Jumping right into it. In game two, for both of these players, Adron going for another perfect clear, but again interrupted by Ishiban's speed here. So we'll see if Adron is able to get down through all of this. It's looking pretty difficult right now, and he's trying his best to not make his stack unclean, but his real priority should really be down stacking as fast as he can. And yeah, difficult always to play against someone a lot faster, but that is how it goes. And now, next, we have Salubris and Mikami. Yeah, one warm-up it looks like. Mikami never fails to impress, even though her speed isn't always the highest, which puts her relatively low on sort of the seating. The efficiency of hers is just I don't know. I like when I play Mikami compared to like a lot of other faster players in this tournament, such as Mr. FAQ and Rutabaga. I feel like I lose to Mikami more. I don't know if that's just me playing worse, but like look at this APM, like 60 APM with uh, a 42 sprint is difficult, but Mikami is making it work here. But a little bit of a messy stack here, very high up here, trying to down stack. We'll see if it happens fast enough. Um, yeah, oh, still in this for now. Yeah, able to make the Tetris there. Very clutch by Mikami. Oh, an interesting downstack decision there. I don't know if I'm a big fan, but does manage to get through all of it before Salubris spikes. But the spike does come and pretty hard for Mikami, and it looks like this might be game, unless looking like some digging out's happening here. We'll see if it happens. Oh, that would have been an interesting donation setup. But yeah, Salubris just keeps putting on the pressure. Who would be next for you? The winner of this match will play you in winner semis. Yeah, here we go. Salubris and Mikami, game one. Mikami going for an interesting perfect clear variant there. Salubris just opting for the DT cannon. Uh, DT cannon always a nice opener to do just because it's guaranteed line sent and pretty easy to do as well. Very little risk involved. And from what I've sort of talked to Salubris about when it comes to his sort of Tetris philosophy, it seems that sort of he tends to go for like safer options where he won't misdrop. especially when compared to like a lot riskier setups. And I know that a lot of people see differently on that sort of ideology. But yeah, so Luber is playing very clean here. Again, 60 APM is very solid from any player, and that includes Salubrious here. And yeah, just able to keep making those T-spins. Mikami, a little bit of a messy stack there. Does manage to sort of dig through it. I think there might have been a misdrop on her part. But yeah, does manage to find the T-spin into the Tetris there with the downstack combo. So that's going to put Salubrious in a little bit of danger and potentially the first non-2-0 of the day if Mikami is able to close this out. And it does look like she will be able to. So that's 1-1. Here we go. Mikami opting for the perfect clear. Does work out. Oh, Salubrious trying to 4-wide there. Does get spiked, but Salubrious does manage to get off the 4-wide. Oh, and that's a huge spike coming from Salubrious from all the clean, perfect clear garbage. And we'll see if Mikami's able to survive, but 80 APM from that 4-wide. Good games to both players. Oh, wait, is this set not over? Doesn't look like it, I suppose. Did I miscount, or... Yeah, Salubrious playing clean here, it looks like. I did think the set was over, but that's okay. I mess up too sometimes, unless the set actually was over, but that's okay. Maybe I counted the warm-up by accident, but yeah, here we go. Salubrious able to get through all that very cleanly as well. And again, like if you look at the gap in APM, Mikami is definitely managing to downstack what Salubrious is sending most of the time. Just given like how low the playing field is for Mikami, even though their APMs are so wildly different. But yeah, that's an unfortunate misdrop there from Mikami. We'll see if she's able to fix it in time. Yeah, a little bit of difficulty here from Mikami, and we'll see if she's able to get down. Looks like she will be, unless Salubrious manages to find some creative way to spike, but Salubrious just doing some panic down stacking of his own instead of piling on the pressure. And that's gonna put him in like a little bit of a dangerous spot, but does manage to keep everything clean. Very nice skim there from Salubrious, very creative to still keep that T-spin alive. And it does. Oh, well, Mikami firing back with a Tetris through the garbage. We'll see if Salubrious. Yeah, a little bit of a misdrop there from Salubrious. Much longer game this time around, interestingly. But yeah, it does look like Salubrious is in a little bit of trouble here. But we'll see if he's able to come out of it cleanly or not. Does manage to downstack all of that. We'll see again if he is able to get through it all. But yeah, it does look like it. Still very clean setup so far. And yeah, it's a very nice floating T-spin there to end it off from Salubrious. And that's 2-1 in his favor. Can't believe I thought that set was over, because I think it was just that the set was so long, so close. An amazing set between these two players, honestly. Yeah, very intense. So next, so I think we're gonna do losers matches off stream, just to keep with the tradition of Tetris Tuesdays. So Voyage and Rutabaga need to play off stream, and Adron and Mikami need to play off stream. But for winners semifinals, we're gonna have Corona against Mr. FAQ. I think we'll stream losers round 2 instead of 3 today, just because we have such a small bracket. So we have Corona and Mr. FAQ. There you go. Alright, so Corona's up. I might ping, I suppose. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Corona already in here. Sorry for the ping. My bad. Did not know that you were already here. But yeah, looking like an interesting winners semis match. Um, can't wait to see how it goes. I don't know how these two play uh, against each other, but I'm still curious to see. Yeah, it looks like they are going to opt for a warm-up in bracket. And either J-Stress is broken, which is unlikely, or these two still haven't started their warm-up. All right, here we go. This is going to be warm-up, it looks like. And yeah, Mr. FAQ, a very high PPS burst type player, I feel. And is definitely always able to sort of stack fast enough, I feel. But a lot of the time just doesn't sort of makes a couple too many misdrops, I feel, to just be, I guess, maybe in the same league as Corona here. But still holding on very strong. Very impressive play so far from FAQ. Able to get through a lot of that garbage. Unfortunate misdrop there and trying to go a little too fast, and it looks like that's going to cost him. Unfortunate. Oh, man, it's not. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Corona's going to punish that every day of the week. And that is, yeah, all right. That was the warm-up game. So let's see how these two do. Good luck, have fun to both players. All right, here we go. Mr. FAQ, no mercy, just immediately starting off, even when Corona didn't. Oh, and very nice S-spin to solve that, to fix that misdrop there from Mr. FAQ. Extremely clean play right there. We'll see if it makes enough of a difference there to change the outcome of this game. Still very high, even with all the clean garbage. Yeah, and that's going to be a quick game from Corona. 98 APM is a crazy amount. That's the highest APM we've seen this tournament, and that's crazy, especially for a 2 PPS player. Yeah, here we go. Corona, still a very nice, I believe, floating T-spin there. I wasn't paying too much attention looking over at Mr. FAQ's board. And FAQ playing very quick here. Um, a little bit of hesitation now here. Oh, and it's stacking too high over the T-spin hole means that the T-spin isn't able to be executed anymore. And now it's a very tough spot here for Mr. FAQ. Oh, able to get that T-spin off and the Tetris there just in time. Corona almost in a little bit of a rough spot of their own, but yeah, it does look like that might be it for FAQ. Unfortunate. But that's still a good game either way. But that is a 2-0 for Corona. And next we have Ishiban and Salubris. Alright, and Rutabaga 2-0'd Voyage as well in losers. So that means Rutabaga is going to be playing the loser of this upcoming match between Salubris and Ishiban. Alright, there you go. Ooh, Ishiban with an Imperial Cross opener. That's definitely not something you see every day. But it does seem to be working out, and a nice T-spin follow-up there from him as well. Both players playing very clean here, and with very high APMs, I feel, as well, and also very high speed compared to the last match. And not to say that the other players were slow, just I feel like these players sacrifice a bit more efficiency for sort of faster down stacking. And yeah, Ishiben, 94 APM in the warm-up game. Very impressive. Uh, we'll see how this turns out. There you go. Salubris with a bit of a scuff TKI, but does manage to make it seemingly work. Again, Ishiban with these interesting Imperial Cross openers, which it really isn't something. Oh, a crazy APM spike there from Salubris. That might have been a 4 wide actually. I wasn't paying attention. And now opting for the C spin where Ishiban with the 4 wide of his own. And we'll see. Oh, Ishiban unable to execute the full 4 wide. We'll see if Salubris is able to capitalize on that. And both players extremely low APM this game, 20 and 30 range. That's looking like my play, guys. You better step that up. I'm just messing around, of course. And yeah, both players still able to maintain that speed. Salubris has a lot of cheese to work through because of that 4 wide, which is extremely difficult to downstack. We'll see if he's sort of able to get through it in a fast enough manner before Ishiban sends a huge spike. But it's very impressive downstack there from Salubris, while even managing to keep the APM somewhat high during the downstack with a lot of creative T-spin setups. I'm a big fan of that. Yes, Salubris opting not to go for the T-spin triple tower. I agree with that decision. If I'll be honest, that's a little risky to go for a TST tower even at this height. Uh, and I'm thinking, yeah, Ishiban a couple misdrops too many there, potentially. And this looking very close here. Is this already the final game of the set? I do believe so. And here we go. Yeah, both players right at the top of their boards, or Ishiban is anyway. We'll see. Oh, very still very close here. Oh, unfortunate misdrop is gonna cost him there, and it looks like that's the game. Yeah, good upset there from Salubris in a 2-0 fashion. Yeah, Ishiban, if just that 4 wide hadn't been messed up. Thank you for reporting, Adron. Mikami beat him 2-0. So before we go on to winners finals, why don't we do some of our losers round 2 and losers round 3 matches? Actually, we'll start with losers round 2, then we'll do winners finals, as is typical. So Ishiban and Rutabaga, you're up. Actually, Ishiban just played, so why don't we start with the other semifinal with Mr. FAQ and Mikami. This is definitely going to be an interesting match. Can't wait to see how it all plays out. Uh, all right, here we go. Mikami and Mr. FAQ both in the room. It looks like. I think I'll let you guys go first, as I said, so that Ishiban gets a little bit of a break from losing in winners. But I can't wait to see how this one turns out. These are both uh, very similar skill-leveled players. But I don't know. I mean, I think these players play each other often. I wonder if there might be a mental block on Mikami's part. Because that does happen when you play someone so often and you keep doing poorly, even if you've improved faster than them. But even then, you might just it might sort of overcome you in the intense moments in the set. But yeah, we'll see how all of this plays out for Mikami and Mr. FAQ. Mikami does have PC here, and she does find it there just in time. Well, actually, not just in time. There is garbage blocking on the site, but the longer you take, the more garbage you eat after the perfect clear. And yeah, we'll see if Mikami is able to downstack a lot of this garbage here. Yeah, definitely playing a little bit more nervous than usual. I feel maybe I'm a little biased, but the PPS sort of dropped a good deal since uh, that first set there. Mr. FAQ playing very solid as well, and that's game one. Oh, that I'm sorry, that's a warm up only. And yeah, can't wait to see how this goes. And here we go. Game one. Whoever loses this is guaranteed fifth place, whereas the winner is guaranteed fourth and may go even further. We'll see. Mikami, very nice. Double Tetris there. 70 APM so far. Mr. FAQ opting to 2 wide there. Very interesting strategy. The combo builds are often sort of looked down upon, but you really don't hear a lot about 2 wide, just largely because it is technically the worst combo build, which I don't know if that makes it more honest, but uh, it did definitely work out for Mr. FAQ there, who will definitely take that win. And yeah, Mr. FAQ does not get the PC, but I didn't see if there was one. Oh, unfortunate misdrop there from Mr. FAQ. Opting to go for a T-spin triple while wasting a T. That doesn't, I mean, it was only a T-spin double because of the misdrop, but it does, is the downstack going to be able to happen? Oh, here we go, Mikami able to go through it, to go through with it. And that does look like game two for Mikami, so very close set here so far. Yeah, Mikami not getting the PC, but both players haven't managed a whole lot of damage on each other yet. We'll see if anyone's able to turn that around. Mr. FAQ, a little bit of a misdrop on the S piece. We'll see if he's able to clean that up there. Does manage to reach the garbage. And Mikami's Tetris stacking did almost turn out to be a little bit too aggressive there. Does manage to downstack though. And yeah, we'll see how this all shapes out. Mikami a little bit high on the playing field for comfort. We'll see if she's able to downstack this, and that looks like the game. Next, we will have Rutabaga against Ishiban. Yeah, very close game there from Mr. FAQ and Mikami. And here we go. Both players already ready, raring to go out the gates for this match. And we'll see Rutabaga, big fan of BT Cannon, which is very interesting. Very interesting opener. But both of these players have slightly less than conventional opener sort of decisions, I feel. Largely because of Ishiban's Imperial Cross and Rutabaga's BT Cannon, which are pretty unique to both of them. But it does seem to work out for Ishiban, and good luck, have fun to both players. Rutabaga, I did see a lot of misdrops there, a little bit of nervousness perhaps, but able to get that, wow, 120 APM for a split second there. BT into C-spin. Very interesting decision there. Maintaining with the perfect clear, extremely impressive there from Rutabaga. BT C-spin perfect clear is definitely an extremely interesting setup there. It does work out in his favor, so this could be a huge upset if he's able to pull this off. Doesn't find the PC there though. Oh, and that's game. That's 2-0 for Rutabaga. Crazy openers there. Just able to make that work. Very impressive. And what an upset too for Rutabaga over Ishiban. Just able to sort of cheese him with the quick openers. That was crazy. Wow. So now we're gonna have winners finals. Corona versus Salubris. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Corona already rejoining. So yeah, this is already going to be winners finals. This is one of the quickest Tetris Tuesdays we've ever had. It feels maybe because of the low entrant number, but that wouldn't make a victory any less impressive. Again, what a crazy upset from Rutabaga, managing 100 APM games for both games. I believe it was 105 and then 85 or so, which is extremely impressive. Ishiban says he was four-widing and then got spiked, unfortunately, which does happen. And here we go, Salubris starting off with a quick TKI. Corona doing the same, but just a little bit slower. Corona with the King Crimson as well. Very risky here, but oh, it does seem maybe like it's going to pay off here, and it does. Or it does seem like it is paying off. Salubris, a couple of unfortunate misdrops here. Corona with the cleanest garbage well I've ever seen. But yeah, is able to sort of downstack through all that, and is able to sort of keep a clean 5-4 stack going on. Or it was like a reverse 6-3 more like, but either way, good luck, have fun to both players. We'll see how this one shakes out. And yeah, Corona definitely first seed here for good reason. Very impressive play so far in these tournaments, and this one is no exception. I don't even know if Corona's won one yet, but today it could very well be the first, especially if these 100 APM games aren't flukes, and they definitely aren't looking like it. Just look at that. Such crazy high damage, setting up into a King Crimson to spike here. Wow, that's crazy right there from Corona. Recognizing Salubris's place in sort of a dangerous situation and just able to make that massive spike right as he's getting out. And yeah, it's that kind of awareness, I guess, that puts Corona in a slightly more favorable spot compared to a lot of other players. Yeah, so Lubers unfortunately has to give up on that T-spin double, but also gives up on his stack a bit at the same time. And yeah, it looks like a good game. And yeah, clean 2-0 for Corona. And that puts Corona in winners finals, in winners side of grand finals actually, which might be difficult to sort of overcome for anyone from losers. But we'll see if Rutabaga, Mr. FAQ, or Salubris in the run back against Corona can find a way to sort of overcome that. Oh, my bad, guys. Okay, yeah, semifinals are usually best of 5. So yeah, 2-0 lead for Corona in going into game 3. So yeah, we'll see if Salubris is able to pull something out of his hat. But the way Corona has been playing, I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, Salubris deciding to 4-wide here. Interesting choice. And yeah, Corona, ooh, a little bit of hesitation